So hey guys, welcome back to Justice, and today we will discuss about the Epstein files. What is the dark reality, and what about the Epstein files, and what is the main case, and what associated with the Epstein files. Everything is okay. So Epstein list is actually writes the name Epstein. So Epstein is a name or surname of Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, the Epstein files are body and document detaining the criminal activities of American financier and convict child that and offender Jeffrey Epstein and his affiliates. I don't loud in this word because YouTube block my video. Okay, so and then the Epstein files list is a purported document with the body and that contains the name of a high-profile clients whom Epstein tracked young girls. Okay, actually it's a racket of young girls, like child girls, and it's a horrific crime. Okay, Epstein cultivated a social circle, public figures that include politicians, celebrities, and few. Okay, so actually, actually this in this case of Jeffrey Epstein files, there's a lot of people included. So mainly the politicians and the celebrities. Okay. Okay, the fueling the claims, surging the maintaining such a blackmail, this associated, and that is his 2019 death was not a suicide, but a murder to protect his clients. Okay, actually, Jeffrey Epstein is actually Jeffrey Epstein created a racket about the child girls for enjoying the billionaires like Bill Gates, like the Donald Trump, like the many of the billionaires who are just going there in the private beach and go just get pleasure from the young girls, and this is a horrific crime. And after done this, actually Jeffrey Epstein catch all the billionaires private moment in his camera, and in his camera like in the form of footage, in the form of photos, and then he started blackmailing the billionaires. So that is the actual case. And then when actually and that say they blackmail these associates like the politician and the celebrities. And Jeffrey Epstein was died in 2019 mysteriously, not a suicide. Actually there is a lot of people is behind of his life, and because of that he is not more, and his death is anonymously. And from now today there is a no proper evidence about his death, and this is one of the more reason about Jeffrey Epstein. And claim supporting that existence of client list first surfaced the immediate aftermath of Epstein's death. Okay, later reaching height made prominent now deleted tweet from the former White House senior advisor and Department of Doge and associated Elon Musk allegedly United States President Donald Trump. Okay, during his 2024 presidential campaign, Trump floated the idea of releasing the Epstein files. Okay, actually Trump in 2024 during the election campaign, Trump actually mentioned that he will release the Epstein files, and that is interesting. But I will show you image. Wait just a minute. Okay, so as the image. Oh, just a minute. Okay. Oh, that's the image. President Donald J. Trump is associated with the Epstein files, and how he is tell about the Epstein files, how he released. There's a lot of like the how he stated take or talk about the how he released the Epstein files. Okay, and if you see that okay, that I will say one more thing. Okay, the child offender Jefferson was indicated in 2006 and accepted a plea deal with 2008. He indicted again in 2009 and died in prison. Okay. Okay, Epstein's cultivated a social circle of public figures that includes politicians and celebrities. Okay, this fueled his conspiracy theories that Epstein kept a client whom is track fired young girls. Okay, and that actually and that is used to blackmail them. That's his and one of the more thing that this theories was dismantled widely after 2019 death, including by the then the President Donald J. Trump. That is interesting. But sadly, that is mainly the upside of the cases, like. And actually Epstein, I will clear you that Epstein files, actually Epstein, what is Epstein? It is the surname of Jeffrey Epstein. And who is Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein is a math teacher. He actually after he's a math teacher, and then he started switching his career in financial management, and then then he started financial management, and then he contact like he manages the billionaires money, and that's why he contact with a lot of billionaires. And then he started thinking that he will start a racket of young child girls for pleasures by the billionaires. So that's why he invited all of the billionaires who are in the list. Like there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of them in not released by the US government. So That's why I will tell you that there's a lot of name, and then like how do I say? There's a lot of name, and then he started child trafficking, and then he is invited the billionaires in his island, like this is the Epstein Island, for get pleasure from the child girls, and this is a crime for they actually doing started pleasure with the child girls. Like if you see the former US President Bill Clinton. Okay, and sorry. Okay, if you see the former president of Bill Clinton, and this is Donald J. Trump, and this is Jeffrey Epstein, and if you see that the Michael Jackson is also included in this list, and there's a lot of people included in this list. So actually, that is the case, and now Donald J. Trump is currently start publishing the all of the details of the about the Jeffrey Epstein's, and this is a very like this is a very uh, horrific crime but done by these peoples. They don't have any idea about this, and this is a very horrific crime. I think we need a strict action against this, and we need justice about the girls. And thank you so much for listening to the video, and if you like our video and if you need more detailed video, just comment in the comment box. And thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much. Subscribe to Jesus.